Hello, good everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial we're going to be creating or designing this 3D object right here. But before we start, kindly click on the white button below to subscribe to my channel. Now let's get started. From this image we're going to draw the base first using right view. So the first thing is we enter here, we set our custom model view to southeast isometry, then you come to this place, you set to right view. We want to draw this view, we want to use this view to draw our base. So for us to draw the base, we're going to use this view. Okay, so now this point, from this point to this point, which is from this point to this point, is 22.35. So and our distance is in right view now, so we select line 22.35, enter. Then from this point to this point, the length is 69.9. Since 69.9, enter. From this point to this point, from this point to this point, so you can see 22.35 minus 12.7 to get this place. If you press it, you will get 9.65. So input 9.65, enter. Then 9.65, enter. Then this point to this point, if you do the total, which is from this point to this point, which is 9.9 minus 34.9, we get that from this point to this point is 35. So input 35, enter. Then we come down, from this point to this point, 12.7, enter. So now we're going to press pull this. I'm going to press pull this to get this base. I'm going to press pull this, and this base, we have that the length from this point to this point, the length from here to here is 82.6. so press pull, select on press pull, 82.6, 82.6, enter. So we go to 2D view, go to this place, we put our drawing in shaded of gray. So this is what we got. So now we're going to draw this stuff. We're going to draw this stuff right here. This stuff right here, from this point to this point is 19.05. From this point to this point is okay, from this point to this point 19.05. so we can use line. We select the top view, which is the top here, select here. Then we can use line 2 to find this. So first of all, we're going to use our UCS, select the top, accept. Then we come to this, we have 19.5, so select line, 19.05, 5, enter. So we leave it this way, 19.05, and then this point, from this point, as you can see, the total from this point to this point is 82.6, and then from this point, from this center of the circle to the center of the circle is 44.5. From this center to this place is 19. So we're going to get this point to this point. We're going to get this point to this point. If you do the total, which is 82.6, the total, which is 82.6, minus this point to this point, minus this point to this point, that means you get that from this point to this point is 51.37. 51.37. So select on line, this point, 51.37, 51.37, enter. This is what we got, 51.37. Then we join it to this line here, join it to this line down. Then the thickness of this is 5.78. so 5.78, enter. Now we have 5.78. we leave it this way, and we also use line from this point. We get 5.78 this way, 5.78, enter. Then we join it from this line to this one. So this is what we got. So we can now delete this. This is what we got. If you are enjoying this tutorial and you would like to learn the full AutoCAD 2D and 3D course, visit my seller page. The link is right there in the description below. On my seller page, you will find the complete course videos, and you can also download my drawing file, project drawings and practice models to follow along with me. So after watching this video, just click the seller link below and start learning step by step. Don't forget, all the files I used in this lesson are also available there for download. Thank you. Now, this is what we got. Now we are going to press pull this. Press pulling it, the height for this, the height from this point to this point, the height is 38.1. so use press pull. 38.1, enter. Let's do it again. Press pull. 38.1, enter. So this is what we got. 38.1. So now let's draw this circle. Now let's draw this circle from here, from this point to this point. We have 19.05. No, from here to here is 19, and from here to here is 19. So we use line. Select this 19, enter. We'll move up 19, enter, escape. Then at this point we can draw our circle. The diameter of this circle is 9.5 and is 4 in number. So diameter 9.5, enter. Can now delete this line. So now from the center of this line we can copy this. We can copy it from this point to this point, which is 31.7. So click on the line, click on copy. The distance is 31.7. So select from the center 31.7, 31.7, enter. And also from this point to this point 44.5. So also select this, copy, repeat the distance. Okay, remove it. 44.5, enter. This it, and also from this point to this point 31.7. So we also move this, you copy it, can turn this, or we can move this one south is isometry. Let's just move this 44.5. Let's just move this 44.5. So let's just copy it. Sorry, copy 44.5, 5, enter. Now we can press put this so that we can bore the hole. As you can see, the hole, there is a hole here. So but before we do that, let's put this circle. Let's put this circle diameter and this circle diameter first. But before, okay, no. Let's bore the hole first on this base before we go back to this one. So select on presspull. Select on presspull. Come to the middle, take it down, enter. Middle, down, enter. Down. We orbit this. Middle, down, enter. Middle, enter. So this is what we got. Now we are going to select this face. Since we want to draw on this face, since we want to draw the diameter on this face, we're going to select this face using UCS. So use this UCS, select this face, accept. So now how do we go from this point to this center? Is 19.05. From this point to this point 22.4. So 19.05, 22.4. So we use this. We use a line. This point to this point, 19.05, 19.05. Enter. We move this way, 22.4.4. Enter. So we select on circle. The diameter of the circle is 19.05. Diameter 19.05. 5. Enter. Then we can now delete this, and we can copy this. We can copy it from this point to this point, 39.6, 39.6. So select on the circle, then click on copy. From the center now, 39.6, 39.6. Enter. So we also bore the hole by selecting the press pull button, selecting the press pull icon, click here, enter, click here, enter. So now this is our object. Now this